Alright, what's good with y'all fools, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. Now, in this video, we finna be using Future Gohan, and I think I got like one Super Saiyan 3 Goku clip at the end. Now, these clips that I got right here, these are from the other day. Y'all remember I did just play Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Future Gohan, so these clips are from the other day. I remember telling y'all that I had like some extra clips that I wasn't able to use. That I wasn't able to use in them vids because it would have been like a 2-hour long video of me playing Sparking Zero, which is unacceptable. I'm not finna be posting no anywhere near no hour-long videos on Sparking Zero. I just can't do it. I can't do it, man. But I don't think I need to do another synopsis of Future Gohan or Super Saiyan 3 Goku, so I'm not gonna do that. Well, I guess I'm gonna say and tell you, I do think that Future Gohan is my favorite Gohan in the game for one. I would rate him probably I probably rate him like an 8.5 out of 10. His base form is better than Super Saiyan form, at least, from his melee, at least from his rush moves and stuff like that. But then Super Saiyan 3 Goku is damn near a 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is basically a 10 out of 10, bro. He's basically the same as Future Gohan base, but he's just stronger because he's Super Saiyan 3. He got that step in rolling hammer. That's gonna be a problem for people, bro. That's gonna be a problem. But yeah, like I said, I really ain't gonna get too deep into that. But without further ado, let's get this second intro in. I've been doing that for the past few days. I'll probably stop it soon, but right now, just for the OGs, I gotta go ahead and say it. Alright, what's good with y'all niggas, bruh? It's Don Coolio coming at y'all with another video. Just for anybody that like hearing it. Honestly, I probably start doing that back at the intros again sometimes, bro, just cause I don't know, that's a part of the channel, bro. Even though YouTube trying to shut a nigga down, bro, that's part of the channel, if I'm being honest with y'all, bro. So I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to myself and definitely a disservice to y'all if I was to sit here and switch up my flow too much. You feel me? Like at some point, yeah, it's about the bread, but at the end of the day, we got to keep the vibe going. You feel me? The vibes was cool, when I'm doing it. That's the vibes, But yeah, like I said, man, both of them characters are pretty cool. It was a topic I definitely wanted to get on here and talk about, bro. We're gonna go ahead and get the comment of the day in here going soon. We finna get it going early in this vid. So for the comment of the day, we got the Empoleon. He says, you can't say you don't complain when 95% of your videos are you complaining. And the nigga under him said, facts, I made a whole vid speaking on one of the reasons why the game dies / is dying. And bro right here said, ain't no way you think 80% of the player base gone because of click. I said, man, that's the goofiest shit I've ever seen in my life. I said, game died because a nigga with 4K subs on YouTube can't be serious. Now, that's just part one. Now, to speak on the Napoleon, because I ain't gonna lie, I think he's just an idiot, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's an idiot. Every comment that I click on his is something retarded. And like I said, I'm gonna get to, because I got the other screenshot of the rest of the comments, but we're gonna get into that a little bit later. So just to comment on that, dog, I'm letting y'all know right now, y'all can sit here and believe that I'm complaining, whatever y'all want to say. But anybody that know me know that anybody that watch my videos thoroughly without just trying to hate on everything I be saying and being a bitch, anybody that's not doing that could understand fully that I love the game. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm criticizing the game for certain stuff that's wrong with the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being honest. That's me criticizing the game the same way that y'all do. The same way that y'all feel is the same way I feel about the game, right? It's the same way bigger creators feel about the game. It's the same way that majority of people feel about the game. This is not a Don Coolio thing. This is not a one person thing, one man against the world. One man should not have all this power type of situation. That's not this situation, bro. Everybody has a problem with the game. The game is hot garbage right now. And personally, I don't think that's up for debate. So yes, if I'm making a video on a game and while I'm playing the game, literally rewatching the clips and talking over it with y'all, while I'm doing that, if I see some BS going on during the matches while I'm watching, I'm going to say something about it. I'm not going to hold my tongue because some weirdo like the Empoleon thinks that all I do is complain and 95% of my videos, that's goofy. So I'm not going to stop myself from critiquing the gameplay because niggas think I'm complaining. Nah, that's just you niggas because you're delusional and you don't understand that not everything has to be positive. it's going to be negatives with certain stuff. And with this game, there's just more negatives. It's just me being honest. I know a lot of y'all are cheeseheads. Like in the Poland, he probably a cheesehead, bro. He's like Jiren the Gray. Jiren the Gray, he's a cheesehead, bro. So all these niggas do is just get on Jiren, get on MUI, get on these OP characters and just go to quick match and rank. And that's the only character they play. They will never play a low tier character because they're trash, right? This is how these people think. They just gonna come on here and hate and say certain stuff like, oh, he's complaining, which is fine. I don't mind it. Y'all can go in the comment and say whatever y'all want, bro. Yeah, the most y'all gonna get from me is just a comment of the day. But I don't have nothing against the Napoleon or Jiren the Great. Yeah, I might call him a bitch, but that's me speaking on what I see. Like I can tell a lot of these niggas be, a certain type of way in real life, bro. Cause the way they thinking, only an illogical male would be sitting here saying that all I do is complain. If you thoroughly watch my videos, I talk about all sorts of stuff in every video. I got videos talking about females. I got videos talking about friends. I got story times. I got all sorts of stuff. I got tier lists. I got what's it called? I got what your main said. I got all sorts of stuff on this channel, bro. I got all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I haven't done a few of them things recently simply because the game is stale. I'm not finna be sitting here making stuff like that about a stale game. It doesn't deserve that right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. The game doesn't deserve me going out of my way to make tier lists and, what your man says about, I still could do story times, which I am gonna do. I got some story times coming for y'all. However, like I said, the game isn't worth them other things, bro. And the game is hot garbage. So yes, I'm telling you, majority of videos on this game are going to be somebody critiquing it, because even just in the midst of playing it, you can't play it for an hour without some bullshit happening. And that's, with games like that, it's only natural that people gonna talk trash about it, bro. People gonna say certain stuff about it. That's natural. That's not just complaining. Complaining would be me just trying to simply find something about the game to say something about. I wouldn't have all these people that agree with me. It wouldn't have been so many people that left the game if it wasn't anything worth criticizing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it obviously is. So that alone is goofy, right? Now let's get to the second part of the comment. All right, so Hen Keller says, he says, you getting 1.4K views a video, you have influence. I'm like, and there's niggas who get over 100K every Sparking video they get, and it's called Sparking Zero is trash or some of the source on every vid. They talk about how it failed in every Sparking Zero vid they post. My 1 to 4K views ain't doing nothing, bro. I get what you saying, but nah. And you seen, if you go back and look, he put like a little handshake emoji, meaning in my head, at least how I'm thinking, that means that not necessarily that I won because it's not really an argument. That means that in a sense, my words proved to him what he was saying was not correct, or that he was going too far with what he was saying, right? And I did go watch a little bit of his video. I didn't sit on it for too long because I don't be caring that much. Because he claimed he made a video about me claiming that I was the reason that the game died. Like me, one of the reasons that the game died. A nigga with 4K subs on YouTube. It's niggas that get way more views than me when it comes to Sparking on YouTube right now. Literally, it's multiple people, bro. I can think of 3. I'm not finna say that. Really 4. I ain't finna say their names, but like I can think of 4 niggas that get more views than me when it comes to Sparking, But that's just, I ain't gonna lie, simply something like that is just retarded. And I don't mean to be rude to bro, but that's literally retarded. You can't sit here and say that Sparking, one of the reasons that Sparking Zero died is because of it. Even if all I did was trash the game, bro. Even if I never, even if it was just me trying to find something wrong with it. Even if I was like the perfection nigga, whatever the nigga name was, bro. Even if I was him, you know what I'm saying, second coming to him. I have 4K subs, bro. There's nothing I could do that's gonna kill this game. Nothing. It's YouTubers, Serious, Rhymestyle, Dada Doya, all these different niggas, bro. These bigger YouTubers that post at every single Sparking Zero post they make is like literally they just trashing the game. They're literally just trashing the game, and they are actually doing it for the views. They're not doing it because they really want. They're doing it for the views, bro. So if anybody's trashing the game, it's them. When I make a video talking about something I'm dealing with when it comes to Sparking Zero, it's genuine because I'm dealing with it. It's me going to rank. Like one of the last few videos like that I made was it somebody, the only times I really say something about somebody doing something if somebody played me a little in a weird way, and it be people in the comments that agree. So obviously it's not just me, nitpicking. I get, confirmation by the comments. They not, if I was just BSing, the comment section would let me know I was just BSing, bro. Now, sometimes I might go a little overboard simply just because the game is trash. And I mean, when I go to quick matches, I'm not trying to play against a nigga who's playing like it's ranked, But like I said, bro, there's YouTubers out there. Regardless of all that, there's YouTubers out there that get over 100K to 1 million views every Spark and Zero video. I would like to hope and believe that they have way more influence than a measly 4K channel. Now obviously I don't plan on staying at 4K, but at the end of the day, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. So you can't say that, and that's in my opinion, that's illogical, and I don't know if it's coming from a place of that you just dislike me and dislike my channel, which is fine. I don't mind. Like, if that's the case, cool. You know what I'm saying? That's you. I have nothing to do with me, But we cannot sit here and be delusional. And I'm not going, like, if people want to sit here and live in delusion and try to spread a certain thing about me, that's fine. But if it comes across me, obviously I'm going to shut that shit down. Like, I'm going to let y'all know straight up that's goofy. And it was people in the comment section letting them know that was goofy. It was letting them know that's very dumb. There's no way in hell that a 4K channel is even one of the reasons that the game died. I could understand, I can't understand, I'm not even one of the reasons, bro. Like, that's impossible. Bro, Kaizen Kuma has a video literally talking trash about Spark and Zero, and it has more views than any Spark and Zero video I've ever made. So how is Kaizen Kuma not? Like, if we basing it off that? Bro, every Spark and Zero YouTuber has videos where they talked about it, and I can guarantee you majority of their videos are them talking trash, supposedly, in your words, would be them supposedly complaining, right? Every majority of the videos, in your words, would be complaining, even though it's just really criticizing the game and criticizing the people on the game. It's you do know it's games out there that don't have as much negative feedback as Spark and Zero, right? Y'all do realize that, right? Street Fighter 6 doesn't have that same feedback. Storm 4 didn't have that same feedback. Y'all do realize that, right? Come on, like, it's deserving. That's what y'all not thinking about. It's deserving. Spark and Zero deserves to be criticized because it is hot ass right now. It's hot ass right now. Anybody that disagrees with that is jeering the Gray's seed, bro. You had to be jeering the Gray's seed. And I would never want to be no nigga named Jiren the Gray's child. That's insane. I'm gonna put his comment on here too, because I think some might actually be wrong with him. Sadly. I wish it wasn't like that, but sadly I think it's something wrong with him. It's people out here that really just live to hate on other people, and that's a sickness. And I think he has it. I'm gonna put his comment on here in a minute, but just to keep talking about the fact that people out here think that I'm like, bro, this nigga, he has 4K too on YouTube as well. He has the nigga that said that has 4K subs on YouTube. Meanwhile, this nigga is accusing me. He knows what it feels like to have 4K. This nigga is accusing me of being the reason that a game fell off. I mean, in my head, that's a compliment because, you can sit here and say I got influence, and I do feel you to a certain extent. Like, it's a lot of people that watch me, compared to other people. It is a lot of people that watch me. Cool. But compare me to other motherfuckers. Yeah, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. And that's all I'm saying, bro. And even if it was like, I'm influencing people to hate the game, that's impossible because I don't even hate the game. I just dislike certain things in the game, and I'm going to say it while I'm playing it because the game was meant to be better than what it is. The game is supposed to be in a much better state than what it's in right now. This is supposed to be lit. Bro, y'all don't realize this could have been game of the year, bro. They did it right. This was the most hyped game of 2024. This was the most hyped game. Bro. Like, we gotta be honest, this was 100% the most hyped game. What other game came out and had the type of sales that Spark and Zero had last year? What other game did? I don't think any other game did. So that shows off rip that it was the most hyped game, So for it to be in the state that it's in now is trash. That's trash, bro. And I'm not gonna hold my tongue and not say that because people gonna think I'm complaining. I don't care what y'all think, bro. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna speak what I believe, regardless of what you think, bro. I'm gonna speak it. Like I said, bro, it's gonna be people out there that think I'm just complaining, but those are the people that are delusional. If you want to be delusional, be my guest. You feel me? If you don't want to watch videos fully through and hear what I'm saying and even try to understand it, that's on you. Do I care? No. I'm not. I can't control it. What you do with your life is what you do with your life, good buddy. You don't have nothing to do with me. If you want to sit here and believe that, be my guest, bro. But yeah, man, like I said, that's just goofy, bro. That's goofy. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about that, bro. I really would love to read y'all's opinions on that, bro. Because that was, I ain't gonna lie, that was something that I scrolled, because I go through my comments all the time when I make videos. But that was something that really caught my attention. That was something that really caught my attention. Like, bro, are you serious? So now, and it do be people in my Discord that tell me, like, man, you got Sparking Zero on your back right now, you feel me? And that's cool. I feel them to an extent simply because I'm the only one that posts, like, very consistently like I do. But, nah, bro. Not to that sense, bro. Not to the sense of that I'm changing the entire direction of the game. That's crazy work, bro. That's crazy work. I wasn't the first channel to make a video talking trash about the game, talking, in your words, talking trash about the game, or AKA criticizing it. I wasn't one of the first people. I wasn't the first person. It was multiple other people that did that, bro. Multiple other people to this day still do that, bro. Getting 30K, 50K, 100K views on the video talking trash literally today. And I could do the same thing if I wanted to, but I'm not doing that. If I'm gonna talk some shit, it's gonna be something genuine. It's gonna be a problem I genuinely have with the game that I just played and seen and got irritated with. It's gonna be that. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. But like I said, we gonna get into this Jiren the Great comment because, like I said, I think he might be a little, slow. I want to get into this comment, just see what y'all think. All right, so we got Jiren the Gay. He said it went from 100,000 people on Steam to 1K or less. So, LOL, you using this to justify hating on the game constantly because that's a sheep mentality. That's a sheep mentality. And people in the comment section getting on his ass. If y'all want to go find that comment, it's in my last video I just made last night. Just go to the comment section, scroll down, and you'll find it. But to speak on that, I mean, that's obviously idiotic. It's very idiotic. I mean, if we be honest, obviously a game going from 100K on Steam to 1,000, that's terrible. That's terrible, and it does. And if somebody did want to hate on the game, it's deserving. I'm gonna be honest, it's deserving. Me personally, I'm not hating on the game. Obviously, I don't hate the game. I love Sparking Zero. You feel me? I'm gonna say it 2 more times. I love Sparking Zero, and I love Sparking Zero. Please stop sitting here acting like I don't mess with this game. I definitely mess with it. It's just trash. People like trash, bro. It's some people that like trash games, bro. There's a lot of people that didn't like Advanced Warfare. They thought Advanced Warfare might have been trash. I liked Advanced Warfare. Do I think it's one of the best Call of Duties ever? No, but I liked it. You feel me? Sparking Zero is trash. A lot of people that believe Sparking Zero is trash and it's in a terrible state. Do I believe it's in a terrible state? Yes. But do I like it? Yeah. I mess with Sparking Zero. But do I mess with it to the point of a Jiren the Gray or Jiren the Gay, or some of these other cheeseheads? No, I don't. Do I mess with it to the point where I'm finna spend 2,000 hours on it? No. I mess with it though. I enjoy playing it sometimes. I enjoy fighting people because sometimes it does remind me of the old Tenkaichi games, and that's it. That's literally the only reason why I ever would want to play that. I went to Grandmaster Hawk's stream yesterday after I had already got off Sparking Zero, and I saw him playing BT3, and I'm like, bro, he was fighting against somebody else. And I'm like, man, I want to let me get back on Sparking, bro. Let me get some matches in. He was using Future Gohan too. And I was, let me get some matches in, bro. Let me go ahead, get on here, get some matches in, and have some fun, bro. And because that's the closest I can get to playing BT3 online. I know a lot of people, you got a PC now, you gonna put this on? I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I live in a household where every laptop or PC that we've ever had has basically gotten slowed down because of all this. It got too much data on it. It just basically became a piece of trash. Every single PC. So I'm at the point now where I don't want to put too much stuff on my gaming PC. Like, I'm going to put what I need and what I have to put on there. I'm not finna download no emulator on there. That's just going to be something else that's going to be too much for the thing. Going to make it slow at some point, and I don't want to have to deal with it. I want to keep my shit fresh, clean, and fast for as long as I can. So, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I don't. I know Jiren the Gay, he going to come here, what? You think BT3 so much better than Sparking Zero? Well, Why don't you play that? You can play that on here. You can post that. Nigga, Sparking Zero is lit, bro. It's lit. I made this channel all Sparking Zero. It wouldn't make sense for me to go play BT3, especially considering you can't play online on there. Now, granted, let's give an example. Let me give y'all a good example, right? Y'all know how 2K25 is trash right now, right? Right, okay, cool. If I was to post 2K content, I would post 2K24. Why, you ask? Because I can still play online on 2K24, without a hassle. If I want to play BT3 online, I have to have a hassle. It's a hassle for me to do that, Even when it comes, and then on top of that, the PS3 I got is jailbroke. And on top of it being jailbroken, since it's jailbroke, I can't log in. I can't log into Sony. I can't log into PlayStation to play online on certain games because if I log in, it's going to mess some stuff up. So all I can do is play offline on there, right? And I got Rage and Blast too. I think I could play that online. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't have the ability to, bro. So if I could, I would, and I'm pretty sure it would do some solid numbers simply because I would make it cool. Like, I'm going to post the BT3 content and in a sense compare it to Sparking, but I don't have the technology or resources to be doing it. I'm not finna mess up my only PC to make Jiren the Gray, to just simply because he said some goofy shit like, oh, well, you should play this. Like, nah, Jiren the Gay, you're dumb. You're retarded, bro. Just because you want to sit here and eat the game up, bro, you can be my guest, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, who gonna do something about it? Like, bro, you gonna get on there and play how you want to play, and you gonna have your opinion regardless. Because at the end of the day, the only reason you even come on here acting like that is because definitely I was one of the first niggas to get on YouTube and condemn weirdos like Jiren the Gay for getting on the game and just basically ruining it. You're the reason why, like, the only reason you don't think there's nothing wrong with the game is because you're the one that ruined it for everybody. People like you are the one who ruined it for people. You ruined it for everybody. You made ranked not fun. You made quick match not fun. You made the game not fun. Nobody enjoys fighting against you because you're weird and all you do is play weird. It's that simple. If anything, I would like to say that Jiren the Gay is one of the reasons why the game is not being played right now. People like him. How about that? I bet I get a lot more agreements to that than anything talking about I'm one of the reasons. People like Jiren the Gay ruin the game. Cheesers. People that just want to play like their life depends on it. People like bro from last night that was sitting there sending death threats to Unzed. And it's the crazy thing. Jiren the Gay dismissed everything else I was talking about in that video to basically criticize me saying that, the game is dead and, that's cool for me to, basically, you seen the comment, bro. Y'all seen the comment. He basically went past everything else I said in the vid to touch on that. And in my head, how I look at that is, oh, okay, this nigga's one of the type of people that will message somebody and say something crazy like that. He's one of those types. And that's very insane to me. I can't lie to you. That's crazy. It's crazy. Like, you can see people for what they are and who they are simply by a comment sometimes. You can tell. You can tell, bro. You can tell. Anybody that just dislike me, majority of the time, bro, it be because they are that type of person on the game, if I'm being honest. And I mean, a lot of y'all know that, but it's crazy that people just will show themselves with, like, and they think that, like, bro, I don't know what they be thinking. Like, bro, we get it, bro. You're one of those ones, bro. I understand it, bro. Relax. We understand it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We get it, gang. But like I said, bro. Like I said, man. Just to speak on both of them comments that them niggas made. That's their opinions for sure. That's their opinions. When it comes to me and just my content or whatever they want to say. That's their opinion, and I can't change it. If they want to believe something like that, then they can, like I said, be my guest. I'm not finna sit here and like beg nobody not to believe something that, I'm not finna do that. That would be idiotic of me, bro. Like I said, to the nigga that made the video on me, bro, you's a funny nigga, bro. And I hope you know that that's some bullshit. I hope you know, like, I hope you don't genuinely believe that I'm the reason, like, even one of the reasons. I'm gonna be real with you. Like I said, that's just idiotic, bro. That's idiotic. That's goofy as hell. That's goofy as hell, man. But yeah, man, that's all I really got for y'all this vid, bro. I want y'all to let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about the stuff I was saying in this video. What y'all think about the comments they was making. Like I said, this ain't no bad blood to nobody, even though I do call Jiren the Gray, Jiren the Gay. I just be trolling. But we gonna call him Jiren the Gay from now on. But yeah, like I said, bro, y'all let me know down in the comments section what y'all think about the comments them niggas are making and my comments on their comments. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. And Don Coolio out, bruh.
Society, and no child should ever be afraid to go outside and play.